Hey everyone, this is Fiction Crypto. Welcome back to another video. We are going to be covering the blockchain Coreum today, presented to us by Sologenic. So as far as we know, Coreum is a layer 1 generation 3 blockchain that will be bringing cross-bridge compatibility and utility to the XRP ledger. So this is going to be a cool project, and is also going to be bringing some different DeFi features to Sologenic as well. So let's go over Sologenic price before we get into this. As we see, Sologenic is trading for about $1 USD. This is the price in XRP. Right now it's trading for about 1 and 1/16 of an XRP. Excuse me, said 1/16, I'm tripping. 1.16 of an XRP. And you see I got on my chart right here. I just do a little small, overview of what I see on this chart. And excuse me, I don't know where this was. I think this was down here. Yep, right at that wick. So I do see Sologenic going down to 65 cents in the near future. That is my price point. And that's because I have this little zone right here where I expect price to come to. We are very close to that zone, as we see right here. And the only reason I think the price will come into the zone is because it has to complete a full swing. It's almost there, but once I see this price action down to 87 cents, down to 77 cents, I will be kind of, cool with that. This is what happens when you are in these markets after these moves like this. You see people take profit. The smart money take profit up here and leaves people with money down here. Right here, this was the snapshot. So 200 million tokens were entered into the market. So this will happen when something happens like that. So I do see Sologenic going down to 65 cents in the short term. As far as long-term goals, after we see the distribution of Sologenic token in January 20th of this year, coming up in about 14 days, I do expect to see the price increase. So let's go to Sologenic's Twitter, because this is where we can find out about Coreum, as the Sologenic team is promoting Coreum heavily because it's their product. So we are releasing a formal report, as Bob Ross says, the CEO, one of the CEOs of Sologenic. We are releasing a formal report with the ratio for the most recent snapshots of Solo and Score airdrops by the end of the day. The second airdrop for Score is scheduled from January 1st to the 31st of 2022. So at any time from the first of the year until the end of this month, you are qualified to get a snapshot of the core token. And you see, we all got the core token if you held on the 24th at 809. I know I held after the snapshot as well. I sold and I held some. So you got to have a overview and plan in this market. So you see that is already snapshot for us. That's pretty cool, because I know a lot of people were selling because of the monetary losses that they were seeing. But this is really, really good. So let's get into Coreum, and they have their own Twitter as well. About 25,000 followers, which was growing very rapidly. I remember following them literally at 100-something followers, and it's just been going crazy ever since. Anything Sologenic touches, it's a pretty good project so far. So far from what I'm seeing. So we see that Coreum is an interoperable, scalable, and fast third-generation layer 1 blockchain. It's built to serve as a core infrastructure for decentralized applications. Here we have some different stats on this blockchain. And the really cool thing about this blockchain is the code language that it uses and the connections to the code language. So 7,000 transactions per second, a 1.5 second block time, and a 99% lower carbon footprint than most blockchains. So this is the Coreum architecture right here. We see that the Coreum architecture is a bonded proof of stake. What that is basically different protocols from layer one, and what they do is combine different protocols to create a new protocol to, further assist the needs of the blockchain to make it work for everyone. Because this blockchain technology is something that it really doesn't need to be centralized. It's something that has a lot of moving parts, so you need a lot of people, participants, to agree, come on a common agreement and agree on what needs to be done, which types of ways. And you see this right here, the speed of Coreum is just ridiculous. 1.5-second block time, 7,000 transactions per second. And if we compare that to other blockchains, as you will see lower below, this is just blowing the other layer one blockchains out of the ballpark. So with a block time of 1.5 seconds, Coreum is extremely fast and can process 7,000 transactions per second, with a federated group consisting of 9 validators that rotate every 4 hours. The Coreum token supply is 500 million tokens. It is 100% community based, and the community will get the airdrop. So let's go over to the airdrop ratio and the allocation of the core tokens. So right now we see the community will be getting 70% of that core token, and this is how that 70% will be split up. 20% will be going for the solo community, so we will be getting 20% of 500 million coins over the next 12 months, or it won't even be 500. It'd be 70% of 500 million, somewhere around with 370 million tokens, somewhere around there. So 20% of 370 million tokens, a number around there, the XRP or solo community will be getting. The core community will receive another 30% of that. So if you get the airdrop for free over the next 12 to 36 months, so 24 months after, we'll still be getting more core just from getting core for free. If you are a validator or in the validator rewards pool, you will receive 10%. And then community app or decentralized app developers get 10%. Then you see the operation, they get 30% for the maintenance, the operation developer team, and investors. So that is really cool, the allocation of the core token. And right now, currently, if you do hold Sologenic, you can get the core token. That is the only way you will be able to get the core token, as it is not available for sale. Transactions, the fees, and the validator in the burn token, the token burn mechanisms. It is imperative that a blockchain can be as sustainable and economically optimal during a heavy load or no load at all. Coreum uses a stable fee model that maintains transaction fees regardless of the block size and network activity. And I thought this was pretty interesting to pull out. Forbes actually made an article that was published about Coreum. And right here, it compares Coreum to Ethereum, saying Ethereum's a thing of the past. We know that Ethereum has a very, very harsh problem of the gas fees, and that is a problem that cannot be fixed. So I don't understand what's going on with the people that believe in Ethereum so much, but Ethereum has a lot of things wrong just with the coding and the languages that they use. So as you see right here, without a built-in fee stabilizing mechanism, Ethereum users who wish to make a transaction during a high demand times are actually financially penalized for doing so. And that's crazy. I mean, we have to pay gas fees because higher gas fees because people want to be on the network more. That doesn't make sense. It should be cheaper. So with the massive gas fees only continually rising as the token cost price goes up, as such Ethereum holders that are meant to benefit from this market are substantially required to pay more to access their purchase stake in its economy, partially canceling out acquired gains and making it difficult for mass adoption. Where Ethereum fails at price stabilization, Coreum excels. Through its price stable feed model, Coreum users can experience both rapid and secure transactions at a cost-efficient price point, rather than face proverbial fines for utilizing their digital tender. Coreum's inherently deflationary network allows users to constantly experience fair transaction rates, utilizing a rotating pool of performance-rated validators, a rewards pool, and a 20% burn fee rate. Really good rate right there, may I add. Coreum users not only benefit from the low rates during the demand, but actually experience the lowest rate during the high demand, the polar opposite of the Ethereum fee pricing model. And as you see, this is another catalyst for why Coreum will be a successful project in this crypto market. So you see, they will have options as far as staking. You see high volume transactions and things like that. And this was the most important part to me, the smart contract capability. While many blockchain networks currently use the EVM, which is the virtual Ethereum virtual machine, Coreum benefits from the modern turning compute WebAssembly (WASM) engine that process smart contracts. These contract applications can be written in many languages and compiled into WASM before processed. This feature allows for extensive growth in decentralized application within the Coreum ecosystem. And I was looking up a whole lot of things because it's a lot that goes in between behind this technology. And a thing with these integers, it's about computing power and stuff like that. I don't want to get too deep in that because I'm still studying it, but I know Ethereum runs on a 256-bit integer, and our cell phones and computers normally run on 32-bit or 64-bit integers. So the Ethereum smart contract or the Ethereum virtual machine uses the processing power is just basically too much. So WebAssembly uses these 64 and 32-bit integers that support the maps one-to-one with CPU instructions. Also, it was developed so that the code can be deployed in any browser with the same result. So this is the World Wide Web Consortium right here explaining to you why WebAssembly is a recommendation of Web3 and W3C. Basically, this is the new language for the smart contracts that is going to be the standard in this new financial world. So this is really cool to like link up. I will put this link in the description. Just know that it is a lot of problems going on with Ethereum as far as the code, how things are ran. The numbers are not adding up. Just let you know like that. So you see we have cross-chain interoperability with hundreds of blockchains being currently used. Coreum deploys a bridge of functionality to interoperate with various chains throughout centralized wrapping, built-in modules, on-chain token issuance, minting, tokenization, token burning, token freezing, wallet whitelisting. Wallet whitelisting is good because those wallets are trusted wallets. This thing is going to turn into more of a decentralized, centralized type environment where you want to know who you're trusting. At the same time, you still want to have the features of the decentralization. You see the use cases. This is the use cases that it will bring to the Sologenic token and the XRP ledger because, you know, the cross-chain compatibility, tokenized securities, liquidity markets, stablecoin. systems, cross-border payments, lending platforms, wrapped tokens, metaverse applications, decentralized exchange, NFT marketplaces, and gaming marketplaces as well. And right here, you see Sologenic is ready for their NFT marketplace. So, you know, I could see Coreum coming in and helping Sologenic with like lending of your NFTs. These NFTs going to get very, very expensive. And right here, we just see the comparisons of the blockchains. So it's not too much information on this. We are going to get the technical white paper in February of 2022. So in about 30 something days, hopefully we should be expecting that. And I really think that's about it for today. You know, don't want to go too deep into it without the information being there for us. This is Fiction Crypto. You all have a nice day. Thank you all.